Hi guys, wow, that was weird, and that's a lot of my health taken away. Yeah, this is going to be a quick let's play. Essentially I'm going to be playing a hard copy of Bible on Minecraft. What I will be doing, as a kind of a new twist, I'm going to be, not eating any animals and going completely vegetarian. So, that means that most of the food that I will be eating is going to be cake or wheat or anything that won't, be from an animal. That will apply to fish as well, and also I won't be eating any rotten flesh that I'll find on zombies. So, probably not a good idea. I'm just going to get enough wood to begin with, because unfortunately it means that I'm going to have to build quite a lot of things. And obviously choking at the very starting point was not exactly the nicest thing to happen. This looks like an alright place. Oh, look, we've got sugarcane down there. Got a nice little beach. There we go. Yeah, this is nice. Okay, now, the first thing that I do want to do is build up my sticks here, because I will be building instantly a pickaxe. Now, you're probably going to wonder immediately why I'm choosing to build just a pickaxe first. The reason for my pickaxe is that, obviously, I'm going to be moving straight into stone tools instead of staying around with the old wooden ones. Because the stone ones are far more effective, and obviously I will be able to use them much better. It means I'll be able to fly through chopping down these trees that I need to build my house. Of course, I'll probably edit most of that when I post it up. So yeah, we're just going to mine some of this rock around here. And then, while I'm doing this kind of stuff, so I don't bore you, I'll tell you a little bit about basically myself. I am part of the Dirt Force on YouTube. It was initially composed of just me and my brother, Sharon, of which we made a few videos, just doing like some Saints Row 2, things like that really, just to get us off the ground to begin with. They did get a little bit of attention, but not an awful lot. So, as kind of a new kind of way to go, we decided to go single-player channels as well. Which means, obviously, it gives us the chance to kind of expand on our own channels and build up a kind of fan base for ourselves. So we'll all be posting single-player links, and we'll be linking to each other's videos and things like that. None of our videos are going to be scripted. Essentially, most of our videos are mostly going to be kind of live play, stick on the camera, film, talk, and hope things go okay. What else can I talk about? Well, let's mention me a little, I think. My initial filming of this was going to be a lot sooner than it is now. The problem was that I recently had my headset that I got for my birthday from Razer broken. Fabulous bit of help there, but yeah. It was a Razer Carcass, I think I said that right? Probably not. But yeah. It broke on me, which was not the greatest of news, and it meant that I had to go down to a cheaper headset, because at the moment I'm unemployed and I'm not in any kind of education. So, I went down to a cheaper headset, but I really did not like the voice it gave me. It really just sounded awful. I've got two different types of wood here. Anyway, I'm losing track of myself. So, my first thoughts were obviously, I want to, get myself some kind of microphone that'd be quite good for recording on. So, spending a little bit more of my birthday money, and, some money I got for getting good exam results on the old college, I ended up buying myself quite a nice little microphone that you're listening to me on now. This microphone hopefully will not break like everything else in my life, and will allow me to, film just some small videos that I could share with the YouTube community. But yeah, that is literally what's been going on in my life at the moment. As I said, I just finished going to college. So, I just left there, being thrown into the job world. Recently, I just had to go sign on, which was, as you can guess, an awful lot of fun. Sitting opposite a person for about 40 minutes while they, assess everything you've done in your life. Yeah. You kind of get to that point where you think, in 40 minutes, your life shouldn't really take only that. I guess they do look at only selected things, but still. You've been at years at school, and you just come to them, and they're all like, well, let's have a look at all your stuff. 40 minutes later, well, that's pretty much done then. And then they do that nice way of just looking at you. And the way they look at you just makes you think, you don't give a absolute about me, do you? Most of the time you just feel quite put down, really. But I suppose it's something you have to do in life. Something you have to, everyone has to do. You have to just get on with it. Move on with our lives. Stop being so dramatic over it and everything. I mean, obviously I'm being way more dramatic than I usually would, just because I'm recording this here video. I would like to talk as well through the video. Yeah, I'm going to be posting up a few single-player videos, and hopefully... God, I'm messing this up terribly. I've got a really sensitive mouse. I used to play competitive TF2, so the mouse is extremely sensitive. I think I'm saying quite a lot as well. Yeah, that's mostly, it shows the nervousness really in me. I'm not a very good public speaker, I'll admit that right now. I have no kind of training in the field or anything like that. I've never been too social, I like to hide away at home most of the time. So yeah, this is way out of my comfort zone right now, but it is something that I'd like to do. I enjoy playing these games so much that personally I'd like to actually have people watch me play them. Maybe give me some hints and tips on how I'm playing. Even if they're just saying, you know, that I'm not doing that well, maybe I could improve by doing something else. Moving on now quickly and swiftly. I watch like videos on YouTube and such, and it's where the idea of this Minecraft kind of originated from. People like Kurt J. Mack and the Yogscast were massive inspirations for me doing something on Minecraft. Then I got the idea of, I've not actually played a hardcore mode before, mainly because of the fact that I'm not exactly a Minecraft expert, and I would probably just instantly die. So, coming back to me, I kind of thought, well, it's not really going to look all that awesome and everything if I just die in, like, you know, the first episode. So, I am going to be doing this, and hopefully not dying, but obviously, with me not having the ability to, actually meat, I'm gonna have to eat these, I'm gonna have to eat wheat. Obviously, you get from grass, you get the seeds, which make the wheat. So what we're just quickly going to do here is mine up a bit of this grass, so that we can get some seeds. Probably shouldn't be doing this with a shovel, actually. I've forgot completely about that. A lot of saplings around here. So, an apple. Well, that started us already then. I won't move this crafting bench inside my house, I think. I am rather ill at the moment. I wanted to originally leave this until I was feeling better. Hopefully I can edit out any of the coughing and spluttering that I do. So that shouldn't be too big an issue, really. You shouldn't have to listen to that. I am using Audacity to film my audio. I'm using Fraps. 30 FPS and full size in order to film my actual video, mostly because I don't know what it's going to come out like. So at the moment I just went for something really quick. Some iron. I just went for something really quick at the moment, just kind of keep things rolling, really. I wanted no kind of lag while I'm playing this. As you can see, there's a little bit of me spazzing around a lot, but that's mostly because of the mouse. It's a really high quality mouse. I did actually get it from Razer ages ago, due to the fact that I was playing, as I say, competitive TF2. I played as a heavy during that time. I admit the heavy was not exactly the hardest thing to play. However, it was kind of central to the team, and you spent a lot of the time either trying not to die, or trying to kill everything that was in your way. I stopped playing that though, because it eventually just got on top of me. I started to realise that, you know, there was other things I had to start doing in my life. Going into competitive play right then is not exactly the easiest thing to do. So just doing quick filmings like this and everything, it's not that bad, but competitive play, I was literally spending like an entire Sunday playing in a tournament. And you spend days really just playing in tournaments. You go into the UGC League and the ETF2L League, in which you would be playing against other teams for a certain amount of weeks until you were basically eliminated. And most of the time in there, I had a lot of... Ooh, it's getting dark. I had quite a lot of problems at first. Because it meant, obviously, as a heavy, you don't really have like a manual of what to do. You're a massive, big machine gun, really, that walks around killing things. And everyone thinks that, you know, the minute you're going competitive, it's just basically still doing that. You're just a big machine gun that kills things. Yet when it actually came down to it, you were literally always with the medic, always protecting him, always protecting your team, always pushing, pulling back. You spent a lot of your time doing everything for the team, really. There was not a lot of time that the heavy spent kind of just having fun with himself, pushing forward, seeing how far he could go on his own little limits. Which, I suppose, in a way, makes sense. The heavy is a central core, you can push massively, we'll just burn these planks. You can push massively, oh, I need to make a hoe as well. He can push forward easily, and he will, also just be able to actually, devastate the other player's team. You can think of him kind of like Creeper in Minecraft. He will push forward, devastate their team. They'll never know what hit them. I do believe there's a spider up there, probably going to try and kill me. Do we have any seeds? We do indeed. Let me place my seeds down. Now I will run away inside the house, because I'm a scaredy cat. Oh dear. The spider seems to have noticed me. No, we don't want any. Get out of my house. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Ah, a skeleton. Now, even though it's the first night, and we're on hardcore mode, I do need bones, which means I will have to go fight the skeleton. Now, the hardest thing about skeletons is the fact that, you know, he's a long range, he's got a bow. Ooh, here he comes, right. Well, I've drawn him towards me, but not that zombie that's over there, you can just about see him. And he's already taking pot shots at me. I'm going to try and jump round him, flank him a little. Oh god, yes! 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 Oh dear, the zombie's not seen me though. That's good. Right, okay. I've now got myself some awesome little tools here. We should be playing in 1.3, however I'm not 100% sure that we are. I did manage some iron. I think that gave me experience. I'm not sure though. Anyway, with these bones now, we put them in here and make some bone meal. And the bone meal, I have 3 of this, will be able to grow my wheat instantly for me. Because I could sneak over to here, an arrow over there. And there's my wheat. I can now break this wheat, which will give me more seeds and wheat. So, that I can place all my seeds down here. There's my wheat. And essentially what I will be using this wheat for is to build my first batch of bread. My house obviously at the moment needs windows, of which is smelting in there at the moment. Which I like to say, schmelting. I will need a door at some point as well. I always forget about the door. It's like the basic thing that you always use in a house, and yet somehow I always sit there and forget it instantly. Admittedly as well, this is not exactly the biggest house I've ever seen. Nor is it the nicest. I've got a bit of dirt leaning up beside the wall there. The roof looks a bit wonky in all honesty. It's a bit flat. Ah, yes. I did forget to mention, this that you're seeing right here is actually a texture pack. You've probably been sat there wondering what texture pack it is. I will be putting the link in the description. Let me eat this bread while I quickly talk. I'll be putting the link in the description. It's basically the Purecraft that's used actually in a lot of the Yogscast videos. I really like it. It makes everything look simplistic, quite nice. It also gives this water a nice little texture here. But as you can see, you can easily tell what's grass and what's sand. It all looks really nice and easy to friendly and such, and that's basically the reason why I first got it. The other thing that you will notice is my arm is actually red. Now if I press F5, you'll see that I'm actually wearing a skin. This skin here is actually the Left 4 Dead Zoe skin, of which I will post the link to download that also in my description.